rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Little Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Trip for sale. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Going to your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age of nostalgia. She said, said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft stuff.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Commanders. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Has a hole left, room to run. He goes the distance, touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
There's Evans set to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 44. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt, and this for the first time. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Opposite, green. Set.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Red, white, yellow, green jack. Claws red. Red, cycle. Ready?
Rodgers from the gun. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready? Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw here on 1st. Cox, there's that rookie out of Florida State. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the go.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Chop alert, chop alert. Get up. Ready?
A handoff for Williams, running left. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another run for Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams break the tie here in the 1st.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Okay, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score with his legs.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
A pistol snap. Rodgers. Connecting on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. 50, green. Red, yellow, black, ultra.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set, hut.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage due until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On the double.
So 1st down from the 41.
Down. Ready.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Come on, set.
Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have it 3rd and 3.
33, yellow. Black shot. Drill green. Ready?
Throwing again. Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a 4th down decision to make. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Red, 38. Set.
4th down now, Rodgers. Throw is caught by the back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
It's his running back. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go now.
He brings it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
White can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Set, hut.
White again. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. He completes it in traffic. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 20-yard attempt.
Piniero's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay, break.
To the 3-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Pass play now. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Give to Williams from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Play made by Deron Page.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Short pass brought in. He's still going to the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready up.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Williams. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hold it ready.
Offense to the line for second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It is caught left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Washington calls it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. It's on target to Williams. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 9 yards, and that brings up second and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
Another for Williams. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Nevis with a point after. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19.
Their own 19-yard line.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Green. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Black shot. Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Slide blue. Ready.
Looking to throw. Caught out left. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks like a little short of the 35.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Black 40. Hut, hut.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Continuing to move past the 45. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Return starts from the goal line. And And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Gets him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Ready.
New set of downs from 37.
Set. Cut.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Field. Let's go. Set.
Again, Rodgers. Finds Brown right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down from the 42.
Let's go now. 52 black. Yellow. 22. Needle blue. Smash. Red. Set. Hut.
Rodgers from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
32-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Claws red.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Mega. Hut.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Rodgers has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Rams have the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Blaster, 45, wide. Set.
Here's Rodgers. He's got a man left. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Blue strike, come on, set. 50, green. Green jack. Steel, black. Set.
Rodgers will look to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
Rodgers going to throw on first. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
Set, hut. Ready.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. And the Rams will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they could be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw on first and 10. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line. We're down to one quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Rams have it with a lead, looking to continue their postseason run. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Ready.
Dropping back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. incomplete. He's searching for Kyle Williams that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Mike Samuel makes the play.
The second down pass intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 33. Yep, claws red. Red, cycle.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles pick 6. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Ready.
Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. Hits his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And a Washington 1st down.
Smash, red.
1st and 10 at
Ready.
the 45.
Now Rodgers. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Jack.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Down. Fury, 45. White. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
To throw, Rodgers. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Yellow, 43. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Ready.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
6. Mega. Come on, set. Ready?
Rodgers to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
He's caught. He's got Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage to the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so it'll be second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
10 black. Striker, 3-3. Set.
Here's a design run. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Set, rest, hut.
Third and long for him here. That one connects. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Rodgers has his guys set, looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw now. And it's all in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Here's Wyatt on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, set.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
22 needle. Great shot.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Good strike downfield to Lane. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
First down 10 at the 10-yard line.
10 red cycle. Set.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Brought in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Rams'
Down.
3-yard line.
Ready.
Line up the design keeper. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders, 16 points back. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Cut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Rodgers has his guys set and looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
42. Commanders 32.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
On the ready.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
10 black. Smash, red. Red, yellow. Hut.
Rodgers from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. interception. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 32.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Go now. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick six. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
Drill. Come on. Set.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing third and long. From the gun, a run for White. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Blue striker. Set. Blaster. 6. Glass. 95. Claws red. Ready.
Desperation time here on fourth. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Time to be lying.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain.
19.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. And draw it up for it. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. Well, that'll do it for us.